Before jumping right into some code, I want to let you know where you can get all of the code that we will use in this course. Almost every lecture, except for the lectures like this one where we don't really code a single line yet, will contain a zip file with the source code of that lecture. So you can take a look at it in case you need it. I do of course encourage you to write the code instead of just copying and pasting. But in case you want to easily compare your code against mine, you can do that by downloading the zip files. Keep in mind that for you to run my code, you may need to first make sure that all the Node.js packages have been correctly restored. In addition to the code being available inside Udemy, I have all of this inside some GitHub repos. Each repo is linked in the resources for this lecture. And I encourage you to go fork each repo right away. You will notice that each repo has many branches with some weird names. Each branch contains the code updates that we made in a particular lecture. And the name will give you a hint as to what lecture was it. For example, in this bot repo, I see the 1120 branch, which refers to the lecture in which we learn about template selectors. This branch will contain the version of the code with which we ended that lecture. The master branch will always contain the most up-to-date code. I do want to encourage you to create issues over on GitHub of the bugs that you may find on my code, and create pull requests for updates that you may create. But please do follow the issue and pull request files for info on the steps that you must follow, so it's easier for everyone to keep the code up to date. Of course, the Udemy discussions are still going to be there for any questions that you have. Just wanted to let you know that GitHub repos are also there for you to check out any issues that may have been reported and also may be solved. As time passes, you may find some updates to the code over on GitHub, but I will also make sure that I let you know about those both in the README file and here in Udemy. Finally, just a quick note that Udemy may soon, if it hasn't already, ask you to leave a review. If you don't yet feel ready to leave one, feel free to skip that request. You can always leave one on a later prompt or manually. I do encourage you to send me a direct message via Udemy with any feedback that you may have on this course. I work hard to offer you a 5-star experience as you progress through the course, so all feedback is welcome. But enough talking, let's start coding. In the next lecture, we will start right away with the first application that we will build.